Why'd you move it, Tony? Why'd you move it? Oh, shoot. Let me set a timer. Behind the scenes. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Rolling.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 4. I don't know why I raised my hands, but I did.
Which season?
Four
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 4. This is where it gets good. Like if you're doing a good season 2, this is where you're like, damn, I'm gonna watch all of these now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat the awkward silence from last episode. Tony and Johnny were not favorite fan. We're not. It was not a favorite for them.
We vetoed it.
Yeah.
So
It just sounds like the podcast is broken whenever you do it.
Well, there's no sound at all, so I don't know what it sounds like.
yeah. How are you guys?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the big question.
Yeah, that's a big one, man.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't feel like it, right?
Well, I feel it's good to see you guys again, for sure.
Right.
I
Yeah.
It's
agree.
been a minute.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's been a week.
That's too long for me, man.
Yeah, it's been a long.
I need
week.
like minute to minute contact with
Yeah.
you. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah.
We should just like all live together.
Do it
Yeah.
like a YouTuber house, but for just friends. Like, what do you call that?
The nice house.
Yeah.
Yeah. An incubator.
An
Yeah.
incubator.
So we just like
Incubate our lives.
yeah. That's from Silicon Valley, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
is that a real thing?
I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched that show, Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
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 It was okay.
I feel like the
That's
end didn't deliver, but I feel like a show like that, the end really can't deliver. It just kind of has
Yeah.
to keep going forever,
Yeah.
right?
I
Yeah.
think so. It's been a while, but it's a good show.
A lot of it.
Oscar had some news earlier about lightning strikes.
So it's not really news, but I guess we can go dive deep into this.
Yeah, I have follow up questions. Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I can answer all these questions.
No, it pertains to us, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But just keep going.
But you want to ask now or
No.
after? Okay. So I wanted to talk about, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to mention this story that, so a friend that Katie, or a person that Katie knows, I don't know if it's like a friend specifically, but like, I think someone that she went to high school with, she was hanging out with some friends. Actually, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this story. Like,
Well, don't use names or
Well, I don't know her
identifiers.
name.
So I think we'll be good. It could be real.
okay. I hope this doesn't trigger anybody. I'm sorry if it does.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
So for all our fans who've been struck by lightning. Oh wait,
Hold
did
on,
I give it away?
you spoiled it, bro.
cut it out. Bleep it out.
Freaking Tony.
Cut it out. Put it in a different spot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, so spoiler. Yeah, so a friend of Katie's was hanging out with some friends, and it was like stormy outside. I think they were like on top of like a hill or something like that, and lightning striked, and everyone but the friend died.
Oh, all right. This is a little darker than
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought.
that is dark. Okay, so how many people are we talking in this group?
I don't know. I think they all died.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they all died.
This is way darker than I
Yeah,
thought.
so-
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for
But-
asking you to bring this up.
But the only reason why her friend survived is because she was wearing Doc Martens.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like the only reason why, apparently, because of like her footwear.
Was it the rubber on the shoe that
Probably, yeah.
discharged the
Yeah,
conductivity or something?
yeah. Actually, I don't know if they were on a hill.
Science.
They were somewhere, but they all they got struck, and she was the only one that survived.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still. I think she's still doing like physical therapy for that. Like it's not fully recovered,
Wow.
but yeah,
So they were on a hill.
I don't know. I don't remember.
They
I
were
don't
somewhere,
remember.
but they got struck by lightning.
I don't remember the details. I could ask Katie, but I'm too lazy.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
And then Camper, my dog, might run in here and
Yeah.
wreak havoc, so we don't want that. Anyway, just I'll clarify at some point in time. But yeah, if you want to survive a lightning strike, wear some Doc Martens. Probably like the boots. Like
The boots.
Yeah, the big ones.
I see a lot of, because I worked as a barista. Well, I mean, you guys know that. I talked about it already.
Yeah.
But a lot of people wear either, they always wear Doc Martens. That's kind of like the footwear of the service industry. People just be wearing Doc Martens. They're so uncomfortable though.
Really?
No, I think if you're on your feet a lot,
Yeah.
they're supposed to be good for your feet or
You
something.
think so? I don't know.
Yeah, because
man.
my dad worked on his feet a lot for a long time. He used
And
to
you
buy
went
Doc
Doc
Martens
Martens?
for a while.
Yeah.
It was for
They're
that because like the floor
Yeah.
didn't feel as rough on his feet.
Yeah, they're kind of trendy too. Like the yellow
Yeah.
stitching.
Yeah, no, yeah, this was like 15 years ago that my dad used to
Yeah.
wear them.
Your
Yeah.
dad is a trendsetter.
Right? He was cool before everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Doc Martens. But
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Did you have
I had some follow up questions, but it seems a little dark now. I mean,
Well, just ask.
it was funny until I found out it was multiple people that died.
just ask?
I thought everybody survived.
it's okay.
No.
It's okay. You can still ask the question.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be struck by lightning or be struck by like a bowling ball?
Um.
I feel like getting struck by lightning,
Like a bowling ball falling off an airplane.
a bowling ball.
That's death, bro.
Yeah.
That's straight up.
For some reason, I was thinking of a wrecking ball. When you said that.
No. Bowling ball.
I'd rather get struck by lightning.
I feel like you will explode if you get hit by a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically
sounds
like
a lot messier. Yeah.
that's kind of like like in the Civil War if you get hit by like a cannon, like someone shot a cannonball at you. It just
All right.
I feel like that'd be as close as you'd get to getting
Mm.
a freaking bowling ball dropped on you.
True.
What if it hits your shoulder though? Do you think that's like
I'm pretty sure.
a
It's,
glancing blow?
yeah.
Oh, dude, it would probably just decapitate you.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah. Lightning's definitely.
Lightning doesn't.
I
I'm
feel
kind of. I'm never really comfortable with getting shocked either. That's another thing.
Yeah, and I feel like you hear a lot of stories about people surviving lightning.
Mm,
You never like, damn, there's just people dropping left and right from lightning.
true.
It's always like, oh, so and so survived. This
Yeah.
other person survived. And then for like how often do people really find themselves in like lightning territory too?
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's got to be rare
Yeah.
that you're gonna be like in this area where you're the tallest thing.
Yeah.
Like you.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
I'll start walking around.
I mean, if all three of us were on a hill, Tony's most likely gonna get
I'm
struck.
gonna
True.
wear my Doc Martens to take you guys out.
Right. Where's some
We're all gonna
like,
be holding hands.
dude,
I'll be like, not me, guys.
yeah.
Not today.
Did you guys ever play with those like shocking pens
Yes.
Yeah.
or like get pranked by one?
Yes. It was the gum one.
Yeah, there's
Where
a
like
gum
you,
one.
like you have to pull it, but it's not actual shock. It's just like a very like a
Like a
vibration.
buzz.
Yeah.
It's a vibration.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
not
a-
a shock?
I mean, I guess, but it's not like I don't. It just vibrates really fast.
Oh,
Maybe
okay,
it just
maybe-
feels like vibration, but it's
Yeah.
actually
That's what I was thinking.
Because one time I actually like held it.
yeah.
And so it just I don't know.
No, because I had a pen before. I used to
Yeah.
have one, and then after a while, I was like, this feels kind of good.
What is wrong with
And then you
you?
start sticking it on like your
and,
your
then, and then
nose.
the battery died.
Oh,
And you never refilled it.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
that was the end of my electrical escapades.
Yeah.
Any other?
Dude, we
follow-
got to bring an electrical engineer on this podcast so I can discuss the sciences behind it.
The science behind getting struck by lightning or the toys.
Everything.
Oh,
I
It'd
don't
be
know.
interesting.
I don't know any.
well, you're looking at a former student of electrical engineering here that never actually took any of the classes.
I didn't even know that. Wait, that's what you like majored in?
No, I was going to. That's
Oh.
how I started.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. Electrical engineering.
Yeah.
And I
Ohms.
did not enjoy it not
Oh.
at all.
Why not?
It was boring.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
had better things to do with my time than write down math for like 5 hours.
True.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Wait, speaking of that, hold on, this is like a slight tangent. Do like mathematicians still exist?
Yeah.
Math majors?
No, mathematicians.
Yeah.
Like, are there people that still coming
In-depth
up?
math?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do like
like-
pure math. Yeah. Those guys exist. They're out there just like trying to figure out what to circle.
Wait, what to circle?
I don't know. That's why we got mathematicians. They're the ones trying to decide that. They're trying to get to the end of pi or something.
Yeah. But like, hasn't all the math been mathed already?
That's what I was thinking. I was
No,
like,
no.
I mean, I know there's still more to discover, I guess, but it's like,
These guys are out there.
Yeah, there's some
else is there?
theories out there
Things.
that we don't even know.
They're out there like, what if there were an infinities, and then we had an infinity of those infinities,
Uh-huh.
and
Do you
then we
think
had
AI would do a better job at this than a mathematician?
no.
No?
AI is built on like
Oh, already.
Reddit.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay.
They're not in there talking about black holes, you know.
Yeah.
And then we got these mathematicians out here. They're like, what's the like the soupy, gooey center of a black hole look like? And they're out there trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So they're not really, they're contributing
Uh-huh.
for like 500 years from now.
Yeah.
That's what they're up to.
But what you're describing sounds more of like a physicist.
No, this is like pure math type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like they'll see a piece of paper and they're like, what if we just folded it like a lot of times?
Like an infinite amount of times.
Yeah, and then we folded that an infinite amount of times. That's what,
Yeah, that's all beyond my scope.
Yeah, that's.
What's the highest math you guys have taken?
Calculus.
Past? Calculus.
Calculus.
Probably that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, calculus AB to be more specific.
It's like
Okay.
I took stats, but I think that's lower math than calculus.
It is. Yeah, it's like stats and then calculus.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, at least in high school. In college, I didn't take math, but I took. It was like a philosophical type math. I don't know how to explain it. It was like.
What if we didn't have numbers?
We started using sines and cosines the whole time.
Well, it like instead of it being like
Letters.
if A plus B equals C, it was more of like actual scenarios. So if like if this, then this equals
then
that type of
stats.
thing.
Sounds like a logic class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
that
it.
one's fun. I've taken that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
any of it, but
It's called word math. It's
Word
fun.
math.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Honestly, just think of like word problems like all day,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah. But with like feelings, right?
With feelings.
Yeah. It's math with feelings.
It's not
Or you
real
could try to
math.
take away the feelings. That's the math part of it.
Yeah.
It's like, what if this plus feelings? What if this minus feelings?
Mm,
I feel like that's what they're up to.
maybe.
Is
Fake
there
math.
is there like a class that you just like absolutely hated, respectfully?
Yeah. Mine was calculus.
Oh, okay.
I took it twice and couldn't pass it twice.
Dang.
I didn't like stats.
So, yeah, I actually did the best math that I could have done was stats. That one worked out for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was rough. Calculus was rough, man. Couldn't do it.
Are you guys talking about like college or like high school? Or
yeah,
just,
college. Yeah.
College, high school. I mean,
Okay.
you can take calculus in high school.
Yeah,
these days,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it
that's
kinda
what I did.
Yeah. But thankfully, I was a business major, so
Same.
nothing really required me to go
Yeah,
beyond
yeah.
business calculus. Literally, like I couldn't do regular calculus, so they put me in something called business calculus.
Yeah, they do that to you. Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's real, dude. That's rough, dude.
Dang.
Yeah. Was not a STEM major.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You didn't do STEM adjacent stuff? That's what I ended up doing. I went STEM adjacent for it.
Nah. Not. I did not do that in school. Yeah.
I did. I stayed. I was like, I don't like electrical engineering, but I'll read the manuals and learn how to use this stuff.
Yeah.
That sounded a lot more fun to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to build that stuff. I don't want to build a light switch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to turn it on and off when someone asks me to because they forgot how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm up to.
You know, this is a very mediocre episode 4.
No.
It's like we've gone through so much life that we're like we've lost the luster for it that we're talking about
Yeah,
math.
exactly.
All right, we gotta put some pepper
Look,
and spice in here, dude.
People that really enjoy life are out there talking about math, all right?
Is that true? I don't know.
TikTok.
We've done it all, and now all we have left
TikTok.
is math.
Yeah.
It's just knowledge.
Are you on
Yeah.
TikTok? Are you guys on TikTok?
No.
Me neither.
I've avoided it.
You've-
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on Instagram though, and I feel like Instagram, even I guess Facebook is kind of Instagram. They're owned both by like Meta, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like their user experience is almost very similar
Yeah.
to like doom scrolling.
Yeah. The
And
same
like the
loop.
algorithm feeding you
Yeah.
content that will like make you stick on the app for kind of like TikTok did.
Yeah.
What do your recommendations look like, Johnny, on Instagram?
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
Mine is like cats and dogs and people jumping off of cars.
You know what? I'm gonna pull mine out right now, and then we'll take a look.
I
here.
think mine is Twice. So like the
Pull it up,
K-pop
dude.
girl group.
Oh,
A little bit of wrestling, like
All right,
WWE. and food.
Okay.
All right, that's
This
pretty
is what mine
well-rounded.
looks like. I mean, the camera probably can't see, but I've got Huskies. I've got coffee related, like home barista stuff, cars.
Oh, you see that dog on the right hand side?
Yeah,
Is that your dog?
My feed is that, like just a bunch of that,
the dogs.
that type of dog.
Fairly wholesome.
Yeah,
And then, yeah. Try
Yeah.
not to.
I try to give myself the good stuff when I'm on there.
Dude, yeah, there's some.
I've been debating on getting off social media.
Debating
Yeah, for
it.
what reason?
Yeah, just I don't know. I just
You
feel
spend
like
too much time on it.
not necessarily that. I feel like I'm just wasting time,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
you know. But I think the one app for sure that I spend the most on is Reddit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's
Are you
just because
reading
like there's
stuff?
sometimes or like it depends on like the subreddit that I'm in. So like whether if it's like a news article or something,
Mhm.
or even just like pop culture related, like
Yeah.
Lorcana or like
Mhm.
PlayStation. It's like like I'll see something, I'm like, oh okay, and then just like dive deeper into whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you like reading.
I'm not a voracious reader though.
Oh, I don't even know what that word means.
It's like,
he's a
uh,
reader. Brother got vocab, dude.
I heard,
Voracious.
I heard it once
Use it
and I
in a
was like,
sentence.
That's a good word. I like that
yeah,
one.
I heard it once and I was like, I have to use this.
Yeah.
It's like you consume a lot. I think that's I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like ferocious, but like a little different.
Ferocious.
Hold on, let me
Voracious.
I'm a
Voracious
voracious
reader.
All right. Yeah, we gotta spell it. Use it in a sentence.
I think the problem with the apps is that like at first you're like, yeah, this is a good post, and then you go to the next one, you're like, yeah, it's another good one.
Yeah, it feeds you.
Yeah.
But I know I get the appeal of social media because it's just it's like a mind numbing thing where you can kind of just escape and then
No, I feel like at first, when I first started doing like the Reddit and stuff,
yeah.
I was like, there's a lot of interesting stuff on here.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at dogs, like, because I mean, I've already read all the stuff that I thought was interesting. And now I'm just like, I'm a junkie now, going after the little happy hits.
Do you contribute to Reddit discussions or Reddit threads?
No, I've commented maybe like twice in like the 15 years that I've
sometimes.
used it.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of like I'll read people's opinions kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bro, some people's opinions, man.
Yeah, I know.
I cannot. That's it. I just can't.
You tell me there should be like I feel like what I'm hearing from Oscar right now is that there should be like a death squad that reads Reddit comments all day, and when they find a very objectionable opinion, that they go out and take care of it.
I mean, like, so I don't post often, but I posted something on the Lorcana subreddit, which is
What's that?
it's Disney's like trading card game, so like
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah,
Pokemon,
you talked about that last
Magic, yeah. And I was just like asking a simple question, right? And then, dude, the comments were just like going back and forth, or like someone said something like, so it had to do with about like putting the top card like in your mana well or whatever. Like it's called Inkwell. So like, and so I was just like curious, and I looked at it, but it was a card that you're not supposed to put in there. But anyway, so I asked the question, just like, oh, you don't look at your top card, like you just do it. And I was like, cool. Like the first two comments were actually very helpful.
Yeah.
And all the other ones were like, if you do that, you're cheating, or like, you know, and I was just like, dude, it's not that serious. I was playing with my coworkers. Like we really don't care.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like,
yeah.
I don't know. Some people
Like-
I'm just like, guys, like just chill. Take
Yeah, there
a
are
chill.
people who can enjoy things the way they want to enjoy though.
yeah. I'm
it's-
just-
That's like every hobbyist though. Like everyone gets too like what's it called? Pretentious? Is that a good word?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're like overly pretentious, and it just makes it like gate kept. They
Yeah,
gatekeep certain
yeah, that's what I was
things,
thinking.
Like unapproachable.
it's
Yeah,
not
it
that
sucks,
serious.
dude.
It's not that serious.
It's really not. Nothing's that serious.
It's just a freaking card game, man. It was a simple question.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, to the point that I wanted to delete it, but I was like, whatever. I'll just
yeah.
leave it. Because I'm like, who cares? Like, I already got
Yeah.
my question answered, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, let's talk about cocaine.
Okay.
I want to go back to my death squad thing.
Oh, okay.
I am totally for it now. I'm kind of like,
Wait, I didn't really
Rolling
catch
over.
what you were talking about.
oh, really?
I was like kind of.
I think he means like a group of people that just like look at all the comments on Reddit and like look
Or just
for
anywhere.
or look at the most triggering one.
And then they just like go back and forth with it.
No, they go out and they take care of it.
By doxing them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Whatever. They
Okay,
gotta
that
do.
literally means like
So
death
that way,
squad.
like,
It's like Hitman.
yeah.
Hey, I thought you meant like, okay, we're gonna like.
No, I'm going hard. I'm
Yeah.
going hard.
That's witch
I
hunting.
I want people to really, really consider what they're saying. I'm like, I'm gonna die for this. Like,
Dang, dude.
if they get me, they get me.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, literal keyboard warriors. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to start like practicing martial arts. So when they
Vigilante.
bust into your windows, like
Yeah.
you can fight them off and keep posting
Yeah.
your weird comments.
You know, it'd be interesting if you took one of those like debate threads and then just started pasting their comments in like ChatGPT and then having them write responses for you
Oh my.
and just going back and forth with AI. That would be
Go in a
ridiculous.
circle.
Dude, you don't even know
Yeah.
what's written by AI these days. And like what's
You can tell sometimes.
you think so?
Yeah.
I have a hard time still. I'm like,
I mean, the listeners probably don't know that I'm an AI.
yeah,
So I mean,
could
What the
be.
hell are you talking about, man?
oh yeah, sorry, never mind. I'm not an AI.
We gotta reprogram him.
Yeah,
No, Tony, no.
Update his
bad
update his
AI. I
firmware.
mean, bad.
So one time, this is completely off topic.
Alright.
For one of my classes at college, someone like it was like kind of like a performance class, and one of our classmates brought a cake, and we're all like, okay, cool. And so like he was just kind of talking about it a little bit, and he was the last one to present,
Yeah.
and then he was just like, oh yeah, there's cocaine on it, and we all looked at each other like, wait, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. And the TA was just like, if I didn't see anything, I'm not gonna say anything. And everyone was just like, can I have a slice? Basically. And he's like, yeah, like that's why I brought it.
Wait.
I
Keep going.
yeah, no, I was just kind of like, am I curious enough to try it? And I was like, no, and I left. But
Should have tried it.
I should have. Well, I don't know. I mean,
When are you ever gonna get another chance to try
And you
a
get
cake
cake.
laced with cocaine?
Yeah, because I mean, like, I was like, I don't know if he like was actually because I was like, wait, we're college students. I don't know. Like, maybe this is just me being like ignorant, but I was like, where the hell did you get that? You get me? Like, where did you
Yeah.
get cocaine that you?
Yeah.
You know, and
any sort of illicit substance, you should
Yeah.
just automatically assume something's up with it.
yeah, and not only that, but I was like, part of me was also like, but you got it and put it on a cake? Like, you get me? I was just like,
Yeah.
why are you? I don't know. I had a lot of questions,
Like
but
a
I was
light
like,
dusting of it.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was like a white
Could you
cake.
see it
baked
on the
in?
frosting?
No, I mean, I didn't look close enough,
Okay.
but it was like it was white frosting.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
and then it was just, and so we're like, I don't know. I just noped out of there. I was
So
like, I don't know.
did you see the after effects?
No, I left.
Okay, you left.
If
Dude,
he-
missed opportunity.
I guess I don't know.
If he baked it into the cake, it was technically crack.
I don't know. I didn't stay long enough to find out.
You know that I guess he was maybe experimenting because people do make lace like marijuana or like weed brownies or like
Oh yeah,
baked
yeah,
goods
yeah.
with,
Crack cake.
crack cake.
and he just wanted to, I don't know, experiment with that.
Yeah, I bring it up because
Yeah, you bring it up.
I just felt like bringing it up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna offer a slice.
No, no,
Just
no.
like,
I was like,
and I was
special
the
little
guy.
No one needs to know.
It's my grandma's recipe. Tres leches.
Oh my
Tres
god.
cocaína leche. Awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think about things like that, and I'm like, should I have like stayed for the sake of like having a story to tell?
Yes, I always
Yeah.
think you ended up you put yourself on a cliffhanger. Like you never
Yeah.
really knew what was gonna be the end result. Of
You never asked anybody else in that class what happened after?
So I don't. There's only one person from that class that like I don't really talk to her, but I'm in contact. Well, like we follow each other on Instagram, so it's like I can ask, but I don't know if she was there that day, and I don't know if she partaked. But
Oh, okay.
maybe I should ask her.
Yeah.
Like, hey, remember that one time?
She's the next guest on this podcast.
She's someone else now.
She's just a
Well, I mean-
gateway.
I know.
I mean, it's big with like bears now too, right? There's like movies about it.
Oh, Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a real thing?
Was it?
I don't know.
I never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
I think
was
the bear would have died. That's even if it's a bear, it's still a lot
Yeah.
of drugs for an animal.
Yeah. Cocaine Bears, it was okay.
You watched it?
Yeah. We watched it together, didn't we?
Did we? I don't think so.
Oh, I definitely
think
saw
I was
it.
there.
I thought, I mean, I knew what I was expecting going in, and I was still kind of disappointed.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've seen it too. It's not as good as you would think
Yeah.
from watching the commercials.
Like, I knew it was going to be a fun movie, but it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. My only critique of it is that there's too much going on at once, and it just didn't really pick.
Is it like a documentary style thing?
No, it's an actual movie.
that would have
Like
been good. I think that would have been good. A good direction to go with it. I think.
Documentary.
Documentary approach.
Yeah,
Like
like a
a-
found footage type of thing.
Oh, like a Blair Witch Project?
Yeah, but with
Okay.
a cocaine bear.
No, it's not. It's not like that. I mean, it's okay.
Is it worth a watch or no?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
If you got time and you're not really watching it, you're doing something else. Like
There's other things to
you could
watch.
put it on
Yeah.
there, and then catch the bear eating people every now and then,
Right.
and just
Yeah.
kind of like gawking at it.
Yeah,
That's about what the vibe is for that one.
for sure.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Well.
Yeah, but is there anything you guys want to say before the break?
I don't want to start anything new before the break. That's my thing right now.
Okay, well, we'll be right back and go buy some cocaine.
Report back.
Yeah, and we'll
And a
report
bear.
back. We'll let you guys know what we think and feel.
Let's start small though. Let's not
Yeah.
start with the bear.
Camper. We'll start with camper.
no.
How about
Imagine
this?
camper on cocaine.
We'll get a raccoon instead, and then we'll.
Oh
we'll
God!
Oh,
I feel like a
feral
raccoon. Yeah, like a raccoon and a bear are equal in temperament. I think
What about sloth?
they both walk on 2 feet.
What about a sloth?
But that'll really like. I think the sloth might die. I don't want to kill anything.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know where to get one. I could get a raccoon. I can't get a sloth.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Well, we'll be back after these short messages from us.
Okay.
Yes.
Go.
Are you gonna pause it? Are you gonna stop it?
I know. Cut.
I'm just. What is going on, man? Whoa. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is my sword.
Where did that come from?
So my dad had these just randomly since I was a kid, and I was like, "Hey, can I take these?" And he's like, "Sure."
Oh my. Oh, that's real. Dude.
Yep. They call me a Sam. Dude, no, it's just no. They're display. It's display. See, it's not sharp. It's not sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I got Johnny.
I was like, I ain't down for that, bro. I am not losing a leg today.
No. It's just display. No.
That's cool. A little
Yeah.
memento.
Yeah.
Family heirloom.
We're a samurai family.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you guys seen Shogun yet? At the time of
Dude, I
of
should.
this
I've watched the
recording?
first episode. Yeah.
You finished the first episode.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Have you started?
No.
I like the
but
first
I heard
episode.
it.
I like it.
It's so good, guys.
I have to watch it.
It's
Oh,
so good.
You tell. All right, because initially Oscar had told me he was a little disappointed with it. What changed your mind?
I mean, it's still. I mean, I'm only. It's kind of a spoiler, though.
Oh,
Well,
Don't
not really.
spoil it
Not really.
for the
Okay.
viewers.
I mean, it's based off of a book, so obviously they're not going to put everything in there.
Mhm.
So my only critique and the only reason why I'm disappointed is because they take stuff out. That's the
Yeah,
only thing.
yeah.
But it's not like important
Mhm.
per se, like certain stuff.
Mm.
I will say like the latest episode that I watched at the time of this recording is episode 5,
Mhm.
and they definitely put something in there that I was like, oh yes, I'm glad I got to see
Oh,
this. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, obviously like they add or they have like major events that happen, but like
Mhm.
it's the nuances, like the little stuff that like I want to
Oh,
see.
okay.
So even like the second episode, a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. Like one of the characters, these two major characters have like a conversation, but like in the book, it's such a long conversation, but it's a very important one.
Okay.
But because of like the timing of everything, they kind of condensed it, which
Yeah.
I mean, it worked the way how they did it. So, it was, but it's good. It's really good.
So what I'll say about Shogun is that I've listened to like the first like 5 minutes of the book,
Yes.
and I watched the first episode. I was like, yeah, the vibes definitely match between what I was hearing and then what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
now.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So yeah, it's like same feeling type of thing.
yeah.
Like I didn't like
When was the book first released? Years ago.
1970 something or 1980 something.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
And then they just did it like a live adaptation or whatever.
yeah. So the live action series, the first one was in 1980,
Okay.
and it stars like an OG like Japanese actor.
Uh-huh.
I forgot his name, which is terrible. He worked a lot with like Kurosawa. If you've ever seen any of Kurosawa's movies, like he was the guy.
Okay.
Like Miss Fune or something something like that. I'm totally butchering that.
It's all good. I don't really know. But yeah.
But
This is a second live adaptation.
yeah. But it's still the same story. It's not like a
That's cool.
I could also say something else, but
Don't spoil anything.
it's not really a spoiler. It's more of a disappointment.
All right. What is it?
It's a mini series
How's that a disappointment?
because I wanted it to be more episodes than what it's gonna be.
So it's already completely
Done.
every episode's been released.
no, not yet. I mean, like
Oh.
they're still releasing them weekly, but it's
Uh-huh.
like once it ends, like that's it. Like you don't get any more.
Gotcha.
Which I was like, damn. Which I understood, right? Like they have to tell the story in like from the book, but I guess I was expecting for it to be longer. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I could be wrong, and maybe it'll be like 2 parts
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to buy the book, but it's like one big book. But I guess they took it off of shelves and they released the new one, which is like a revised one, which is like it has like the cover of like the show, but it's
Yeah.
split into 2, so it's like part 1, part 2. So it's like 2 books. So I don't know if they're gonna do that for the series, but yeah, based off of what I've seen so far, it's like the pacing's pretty good. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Yeah,
highly
'cause-
recommend, guys.
Is it on
Again-
Netflix?
It's FX, so you can watch on Hulu or Disney Plus.
Like again, what I will say about like the book versus the show, even though I've only read very little of the book, is the book gives you a lot more background information.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first 5 minutes of like that book, it's a majority just describing like why this main guy is important, or not even this main guy. Like they're just telling you like, oh look, this is a job on the ship. This is what this guy does,
Yeah,
and like I mean, in the show, like you get enough of that with just them telling you like, oh, here's the guy, here's the job, here's what he does, here's what they want from him.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't really, like I don't think all that stuff is necessary, but it's necessary for the book, but not so much in the show. So I think they did a good job so far.
Yeah.
That's just one episode though.
yeah. So the actor that I was talking about is Toshiro Mifune.
Oh,
So he's like the John Wayne of Japan. Like he was the guy back then.
Toshiro.
Yeah.
Mifune.
that's cool. This guy cut bullets in half.
No,
Oh, it's not that kind of samurai.
no.
Damn.
He's like he's more of like a
More historical.
yeah, like a Ronin rugged,
Oh,
because he's like, he always had a beard and he's just like, pretty
He
good
was
looking
a-
dude too.
Like how would you describe his build?
Well, I mean, I can show you a picture, but like, just like, I mean, it depends on the character that he played. Because in one movie that he was in, he kind of played like a crazy samurai or like Ronin. And then like another one, he's like more like, so for example, like when he's in Shogun in the series, he plays like Toranaga, which is a more proper.
He can
like,
play a villain.
Yeah, exactly. He has that like look.
Villainous look.
Oh, I'm good. I seen his stuff. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm like,
Okay.
I know what it looks like.
But yeah. So that is all. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, the one thing I'll
Highly
say
recommend.
about old movie stars is they'll trying to think because there's this old Western guy. Like he was one of the big guys. I forgot. I have no idea who he is.
Mm.
I just know that like, he was tall, he was white, and he had like a gruff voice. And I'm sure in the clip that I saw him in, he was like 30, but he looked like 50 something. He was worn, like a worn white guy, and I think they figured something out that they don't need guys like that so much anymore because he stood out a lot. Like even in whatever thing he was in, like he was too tall. He was kind of like hunched over, like during his scene, and I don't know. He just was not a good actor. I didn't buy it. I was like, this is just an old white guy talking, and I don't feel like that way about what's the other guy? He's in Gran Torino.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I don't feel like that way about Clint Eastwood. I think that's where they started like figuring out how to like cast people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So is it more of a casting thing?
Yeah.
Than like an actor thing?
Yeah.
Speaking of not buying it, I want to talk about The Last Airbender, the live action.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's,
So I've heard it's polarizing though.
it's kind of a difficult series to make a live action of, right? And like,
Why do you say that? Is it because it's a little bit like fantasy and
yeah, in a way. I could be totally like, a lot of people can probably disagree with me. I don't know. Like there's certain moments where I'm like the beginning of the show of the series, like literally like the first 5 minutes, I thought were great. I don't know if you remember like what I'm talking about, like that scene. I was like, oh, dude, because it's a little bit more graphic. So I thought it was cool to see that like it wasn't. Yeah, like you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like a chase scene that happens, but there's moments where it's like, I think it's the slow moments that get me.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
too much dialogue moments?
No,
No,
like,
I think it is that.
Like there's
Because
like
go ahead.
the grandma for Katara and Sokka, I was not buying it. Like
What do you mean by that?
like the way how she was delivering her lines or like acting, I was like, I don't know, like it feels kind of cheesy. Like I don't know. I like there's some moments where I'm like I'm not buying it, and there's other moments where I'm like, dude, this is freaking like really cool. Just from what I've seen so far, because I haven't finished the first season, but like just from Daniel Day Kim's parts,
he's like
as like Fire Lord Ozai is so good. Like he's so good as Ozai, and like and then like I don't know, like there's perfect fits for like some of the casting is like perfect, and some of it's like it's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like you'll see when you get there. Like,
yeah.
I will say like the costume design is cool. Like the set design is cool. Sometimes it's pretty obvious that like it's all CGI. Obviously, but like
right.
I don't think it stands out that much, the CGI. Like for as much as it does, like you accept it that like, hey, like these people are throwing rocks around at each other.
Yeah,
it's gonna look not real.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely think it's like the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because in the show, what happens? Like, because they do something similar, like in the cartoon, where they talk a lot.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really happen until like after something's already happened.
Yeah.
So they'll go through something, and then later they'll reflect on it and they'll talk about it. But in the show, they're just reflecting the whole time. Like it's all reflection of something that they feel.
Yeah.
Rather than like them actually showing you, like, oh hey, like Aang will feel some sort of way, but he'll just say it instead of like you going through that moment with him.
Yeah.
And then him saying it. And I think that's the problem with it.
Yeah.
Does it feel less exciting? Then
I mean, the action's there.
Yeah, the action's there. It's. I wouldn't call it a disappointment. I don't think. I think it's. I'm still, like I said, I haven't finished the first season, and so I'm like still kind of trying to get into it.
Yeah.
I think I tend to be a little bit more forgiving when it comes to like movies or shows that I think have been adapted from other stuff. But if I were to compare
the anime and then
if I were to compare it in terms of adaptations, so like I also haven't seen all of One Piece either. But like if I were to rank the three between Last Airbender, One Piece, and Shogun, for sure Shogun is pretty good. Like it's great, right? And then it's One Piece, and then it's Last Airbender. So if you're gonna watch it, like I'm not gonna tell anyone not to, because I think if you're interested, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not like disappointed per se. It's just like, oh, like how are they gonna do this? How are they gonna make this? So that's it.
Yeah, definitely Shogun on top. One Piece right after that. I feel like One Piece I forgot. Like it's been a long time since I watched it.
Yeah.
It's long too, huh?
Yeah, it's long.
Really long.
But what I'll say about the like the live action is that it kind of grabs you. Like it's still fun to watch and see them go through that.
Yeah.
Even if it's not like the same story.
Yeah.
Like it's still kind of like you feel like a little invested in them.
Mm.
It's a little cheesy, but that's just part of it. It's a live action anime adaptation.
Yeah.
But then Avatar. Like there's moments where I'm like, ugh, just like
Yeah.
just I'm like, should I go watch something else? Like,
Yeah, respectfully.
But then you keep watching, you're like, all right, it's not that bad.
Yeah. This is kind of slightly off topic. It's just something that I like noticed, but like, actually, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Leave them on a cliffhanger there.
No, well, it's
wanting more?
It's more of like a production thing
Uh-huh.
of this, but it does not matter. So don't worry about it.
All right, I kind of want to explore it now.
No, because it'll be fixed for the next episode.
Fixed.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just don't even trip.
All right.
Anyway, I talked to Katie during the break, and we can confirm everything that I said. It is true.
We didn't doubt you for a minute, though.
No. The only thing that is still unsure because I didn't ask was whether or not they were on a hill. That's the only thing.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't matter when you're getting struck by lightning where you're at.
Yeah. So, the point of the story is they all died except for her. That's it. She
I
survived.
wonder if she feels special.
We should just be sponsored
Dude,
by
she
Doc
probably
Martens.
has like survivor's guilt.
You think so?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'd be upset at first, and then I'd be like, "Hey, everyone listening, go buy some Doc Martens.
Like, live to tell the tale,
Link below."
Yeah, imagine if she got like a lifetime Doc Martens.
dude.
She became the ambassador for the brand because she survived a lightning strike wearing their shoes.
I'd feel so bad after that.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, at least
But
send her
also
a
I'd
free
be-
pair.
Yeah.
I'd be like, at least I have money for a therapist now.
Imagine the insurance cash out on that.
On Doc Martens?
Oh, no, just like getting struck by
I don't want to think
lightning.
about it.
So a couple episodes ago, I think episode 2, I went on a rant about things that annoy me.
Uh-huh.
Like long pauses in podcasts?
No. That was last episode. No, I was talking about like
And
things that like
girl math?
no, not that one. No, things that irked me. Like some of the things that irked me. So like for example, like people just like being an inconvenience for others
Nuisance.
Yeah.
and me not being one. So I have another one.
Oh, okay.
Or actually I have multiple
Grievances.
annoyances. Yeah.
Well, multiple grievances.
With social media stuff. But one of them is like, oh, do you want tips for this? Find out below. So like they don't tell you in the video. It's like on the description and it's like super long. I'm like, I don't want to read this. Like that's
What is it regarding usually?
It's just like different things. Like it's like, oh, like find out the best 5 places to visit in Tokyo. Look below. You know, it's like that's literally what the clip is. And so you see like
to
this
click on the-
long thing and I'm like, I can't really read this with all this stuff going on in the background. But another one is like whatever, like food hacks or something like that. But it's not a food hack. They're just making like just something extra for something that like could have been done simply. I don't know. It's like that's another one that I can't stand.
It's clickbait or something.
Yeah, I hate that.
Have you ever seen those like
I hate it when they call it hacks and they're not really a hack.
they're not hacks?
Yeah.
They're
It's
just
just
like
like-
different ways of doing things.
Yeah, I'm like
It's like sandwich hack with one-handed sandwich.
a hot dog? Is that Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It just reminds me of how like when you like back before like you would go to social media for like tips and things, you would go to like a web page and they would sometimes make it into like a slideshow where every time you click on like the top 5 places to visit in Tokyo, for example.
Oh,
And then you have to click on it, it's going to take you to another web page, and then another web page every time. So you couldn't just like scroll naturally down just to read what these top 5 places. And then you want to go back and you have to like unscroll through like 5 pages.
Oh,
Yeah. Every now and then one of those will get me.
Yeah, it's
It'll
like
get me, I'll
top
click on it.
20 places.
Yeah, I'll be like, this is all right. Let's see what this is, and then it'll load up one, and then
Exactly.
like a big full screen ad, and I have to click out of the ad, read the thing, and then I'm like, all right, what's the next one? So I click that. It's another full
web
screen. Yeah,
page.
that's another web page with another full screen ad that I got to click out of, and then like a bunch of ads in front of that I got to scroll past.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hate that.
God, dude. You ever experienced those?
Yeah.
God, dude.
And I feel like the thing that they clickbaited you with is never even in there.
No, it's not.
Clickbait is oh, dude. Remember when Snapchat didn't have ads?
I do not remember
Yeah.
that.
Dude, like,
Facebook didn't have ads.
dude, like, oh,
YouTube didn't have ads.
yeah.
Dude. Man, those were the days.
No, you know what was the best? When Hulu was free.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they gave you that like
yeah.
super long commercial in the beginning as an
Yeah.
option so that you could just
Yeah.
watch the rest of it commercial free or ad free.
Yeah.
Dude, those were
remember
the
that.
best.
I used to watch Family Guy on Hulu.
I still do.
Yeah. I don't know. You have a subscription?
Well, I have it with Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
You know what I've wanted for a really long time? I want like a service that mushes all the streaming services together, and then I can like get a remote and just like browse through something that's just randomly on. So I want to jump into the middle of an episode from some random streaming service.
Is that like Roku?
No.
Oh.
Like it's like cable. I'm trying to remake cable. Where there's just stuff playing all the time,
Uh-huh.
and you just jump into the middle of something.
So Pluto.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Pluto
Just
TV.
always randomly streaming stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'll go find it.
You never
Yeah.
used
I've
Pluto?
seen it, but it was just like you pick
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. No, I mean like it's like TV, right? Like they have
Mhm.
different like they have like a Fear Factor channel and it's like it's all Fear Factor. But it's like
No, not like that. Like
no, but like it's like different options. So it's like they have Fear Factor, they have like Pluto Fantasy, and it's like it's always
Oh,
like
okay.
something that's sci-fi or something that's
Yeah.
fantasy movies.
So it's genre based.
Yeah, it's genre based. Like
Okay.
they have like
Channels.
true.
that's a lot closer. Yeah.
It's like true crime, and they have like different sub channels for that, and like
Mm.
yeah, but it's cable, but it's free.
But then I want like a
Pluto's-
history channel where it plays like history YouTube videos about aliens and stuff.
Yeah, they have stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like they
All right,
even
all
have
right.
like was it Fail Army? Like they have Fail Army
Oh
channel.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
They have,
That's what I'm looking for.
food channels where it's all Bon Appetit. So it's like
Alright,
all Bon
alright.
Appetit videos.
Okay. All right. I see.
Yeah, it's already been done.
That
Sorry.
sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah, it's already been done.
It's
This
free
must be-
too?
It's free.
That's
It's
impressive.
got commercials.
Not ads,
But commercials.
commercials. Like, cause you know how ads are like,
Yeah.
like 30 seconds. No, it's like yeah, they're commercials, but they're not ads per se.
Interesting.
Or I guess they are ads.
I also want that for Spotify.
For your
What do you mean?
music,
Yeah, like I want like a DJ type of person.
They have that.
they have
Yeah. Like a guy that talks like, all
It's
right.
yeah, like literally they had implemented that.
Yes, they do.
Damn, all right, I'm way behind. What have I been doing?
It's literally called DJ, and it's like, and it's a guy that's like, they'll be like, "Hey, Tony, like we're gonna play a song that you've been listening to lately, and if you don't like,
No, not like that. I want him talking about weird stuff. Like I want to like take a little commercial break. He talks about the news, talks about the
Oh,
weather.
no.
It's not like that. This is like a music DJ.
Yeah, he like.
You're just gonna be like a radio host or something.
Yeah, radio host. Yeah, that's what I want.
I don't think we have that.
Why?
It sounds fun. Yeah, I like listening to podcasts,
Right.
but I don't want to listen to podcasts for like 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just that podcast. I need like a little like mental break from it for a little bit,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
and then jump back into it. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
doing something else. I want like a little break.
Change up the genre.
Yeah.
Do you-
Maybe he's like, I found something cool, guys. Check this out. Like
Maybe we should just make our own radio station.
Yeah.
a podcast radio station.
No, just our own radio station,
No.
and then all three of us have like our own morning show, but then we have our own individual shows throughout the day,
Mhm, mhm.
and we play different music and we talk about stuff.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Like 12 hours of content. No, like technically it's 12 hours of other people's content, which I don't mind.
I mean, podcasting is pretty close to radio at this point.
Yeah.
Talk radio.
Talk
It's
radio.
true. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on which one. Because, I mean, like, again, when you're listening to talk radio, there's like breaks, like there's like little instances. like,
We have a break
We
in the
do.
middle
yeah.
of our
Yeah.
episodes.
Unless you want to go Joe Rogan style and go
Oh my
just
God.
2.5 hours.
No, but I don't want to break with a lot of ads. I want to break with a little bit of ads and then like just other little information.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm hard to please.
It's very. It sounds very curated and specific.
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
you're
That's,
looking
that's,
for.
I think that's the key. It's
And,
like,
like,
it's curated.
Yeah, but how do you? I guess you have to
Yeah, I want to license a lot
utilize
of stuff.
AI to like know
Yeah.
what people want to listen to or
No. This. I mean, I feel like this is where AI doesn't
Fall
come
short?
in. Yeah,
or
or it can't be like weird like a human. You know, the AI will just kind of get you stuff that's already similar.
yes.
Whereas, like, if
Yeah.
I were doing it, I'd be like, check it out. This is
Oh,
a
it's
weird
a little-
podcast about monkeys right now.
Yeah, really random.
It's
Wow.
very interesting, guys.
Yeah.
And then get back to like the regular history podcast or something.
You ever heard of there's this website called Stumble Upon from back in the day. You ever heard of it?
I think I've heard of it.
Where basically it just loads up interesting websites that are literally just like interesting.
Oh,
And they're just
okay.
random. And I think you pick the categories of things that you're like remotely interested in.
Yeah.
And it will load up a website.
Yeah.
You stumble upon a website
Hmm.
that's just possibly within the realm of the scope of your interests.
Mhm.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. You sound so old.
We are kind of old.
Back in the day.
Back in my heyday.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna be 30 this year.
Yeah.
Dirty
Holy
30.
crap.
That's not even that old.
No, that's not.
I thought 28 was old. I thought 28 when I was younger. I was like 28. That's when you're old. And I'm like that wasn't old yet.
Yeah, no. Old is like
30. I'm like, all right, this is probably old now. I just can't tell.
old
Things
is
are
like
aching.
Yeah.
old is like I don't know.
I feel like you get old in your soul.
That's when
Mm.
you're old.
Yeah.
Old in your
Yeah.
soul. Because you
When
can be
you're-
like 40, 45, but still feel like you're in your
Yeah.
20s and 30s and
Yeah.
you're still young. I feel like that's going to be you, dude.
Me?
Yeah,
Why?
you're going to be like,
Hip?
you're going to be the hip old guy.
I mean, I guess.
You're going to be the jacked old guy.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
jacked. The
Huge,
jacked old guy.
huge jacked man.
It's like I can still keep up with the kids. I just need to work out for like 6 hours a day.
Yeah, there you go.
Sleep for 12.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
What was it gonna be about?
I don't remember.
Subject. Yours went out about being old.
It was before that. No,
It's about being young.
no, it was like before we even started talking about age.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, well,
the
whatever.
beginning of the universe before time.
No. Dang, I don't remember now.
About his stumble upon thing.
No.
Random website.
Nah, I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Curated podcast DJ.
We'll move on.
I like how you can literally just like timestamp everything.
We'll move on to the next thing. We'll move on to the next
That's
thing.
funny. Yeah.
What's the next thing? Then?
I don't know.
I assumed the thing you were gonna bring up was the next thing.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say something. You said you were gonna.
I forgot.
This is the story of this podcast.
I know.
Where
We're
we
just-
don't know what we're talking
we're-
about.
We're all over the place.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want out of my podcast DJ.
Yes. Yeah.
I want a history DJ one day, and then like again, Weird Monkey episodes the next, and then a episode about raising goldfish the day after that.
Oh, did I tell you guys that I went back to that Tony's breakfast place in LA? Remember I talked about how trash it was?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I didn't.
Yeah, we remember that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember what we even said back then. Was it just like,
It was when I talked about the soy milk.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
just-
yeah,
yeah,
that's a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't go back.
Have you had good soy milk since then?
Have you thought about it since then?
No,
Good.
not until I like re-listened to some of the stuff that we recorded, and I was like, oh yeah,
That happens.
That terrible
Yeah.
soy milk.
yeah. I mean, I've had because I just go to my go-to spot now.
Your go-to Taiwanese spot?
Yeah, so it's
Do
like,
any of your places make their soy milk there?
I don't think so. I think they all just buy pre-made soy milk.
Man, that would be good though.
Right.
To like open a soy milk business where you sold.
You want to do that?
No.
Fresh soy
It sounds like a lot of work.
Soy milk.
raw soy milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only specialize in selling breakfast soy milk.
Dude, honestly, I mean, maybe not
Probably.
here, but like in other countries, like
Oh, yeah.
if you just have like your one thing that you're just really good at, dude, you're in business for life, pretty much. Like some of my coworkers, one of my coworkers, before she moved here from the Philippines, she had like a small restaurant, but she only specialized on one dish.
What was it?
Oh.
I think it was Ah, dang it! I forgot the name of it.
It's like McDonald's.
What?
What? They
McDonald's?
specialize in the one dish. They make only one hamburger,
Oh, McDonald's.
and then they pull
Or
it
In
apart.
and Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was
Is it like a
Oh, what is the name of it?
pancit?
No, it's not pancit. It is noodles though. It's the clear noodles with the I think it has like shrimp sometimes. Oh, what is I was saying it yesterday at work. But anyway, that's what she specialized in. Oh, dude, it's gonna bother me.
Dang.
I have
Maybe
my
Just post
Filipino
it in here.
friends yelling at me right now.
Guess we'll never know.
No, I'm gonna search it up right now before the time runs out.
It's the end of the
Filipino.
episode. Better start saying our goodbyes.
All right,
We'll
you
never
guys,
know.
You guys,
Cliffhanger.
you guys keep going. That's not pancit.
He's stressing. Nah, but yeah, I feel like if you just had one thing you could do well, everyone would just go to you for that.
Could you eat 9 pounds of pho?
No.
9 pounds?
Yeah,
Dude, no.
that's a lot, right?
That's a lot.
I feel like I could barely eat that little bowl they give you.
Dude, I mean, the noodles aren't even that heavy,
Right? I think it's a lot of broth.
I guess.
Is that what it is?
What is
Because the
it?
bowl's always big.
Yeah.
The noodles are not heavy. The meat's thin.
I got it. It's balabok.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Okay.
The ducks in that little
Show
egg.
me a picture.
She specialized in making ducks.
It's kind of, I think it's similar to pancit, but I think it's a type of pancit, maybe.
Ooh, I would eat that. That looks so
Yeah,
good.
it's like,
All right.
yeah, it's like, okay, anyway. Sorry,
banana
continue,
on there?
guys.
Yeah.
Was that banana on there?
No, it's
No, that's-
hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, it looks like bananas.
No.
All right.
Looks good though.
Sorry, you guys were saying before I...
I don't
The
remember.
9 pounds of pho.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
9 pounds
yeah.
of pho.
That's
That sounds like a food challenge though.
it is a food challenge. I saw it earlier this week. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's the end of the episode.
Ah.
Not only that, but it's like making me hungry, and pho sounds so good
I
right
know,
now.
dude. With the kind of weather we have today in
know,
LA, dude.
Yeah, it's rainy weather.
Rainy
Right.
weather.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
so-
don't get hit by lightning.
I know. I was about to say that.
Just stick close to me, guys. Don't worry.
No, I'm gonna stick close to Katie, bro.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna get hit by the lightning.
No, but she has
Doc Martens.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
about to say Birkenstocks.
she's gonna be fine. You're not gonna be fine.
No.
You got Birks on. That's basically wood. That's a tree. You're gonna get hit by lightning.
No, I'm gonna put on. I don't know. I don't have any rubber shoes. Or
Crocs.
Crocs have
oh
holes.
wait, what about foam runners? Are foam runners?
That's foam.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If I were lightning, I could definitely go through foam.
Okay, or whatever. Anything else you guys want to add before we send our our goodbyes?
I don't have enough time.
We'll save it for the next episode.
Well, thank you guys for watching and for listening. Sorry that another episode is all over the place again.
We talked about so many things.
I know.
If they're
What
not
did
here
we
for
talk
that, they
about?
shouldn't be here at all.
To recap it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Enjoy.
yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Right.
See ya.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.